I am LALI PGT Mathematics, Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, Alappuzha District, Kerala State. Different assessment strategies that I am following in the teaching learning aspects using ICT. The use of ICT can help me by storing and recording information about how students are developing understanding of new material and by taking over some of the role of assessing and providing feedback to students so that teachers can focus on other aspects of supporting learning. For assessment, different strategies are using. First one, weekly test with the help of PPT, that is either in the form of quiz or in the form of Google form. Monthly unit test, both online, offline mode. Online at the time of COVID, we are using the online mode, and when students are present at the campus, we are using the offline mode. So for online mode, we are using Google form, Microsoft Team, uh, creating the question paper and the checking answer sheet with the help of PDF and pen tab, sort of PDF reader, and sending the checked answer sheet to the parents and students. Then quizzes are conducting using Microsoft Team and Google Form and collecting the response in the form of spreadsheet. When conducting in offline mode, then I am using PPT. There they can answer the questions. The term test and annual exams are conducting by preparing question paper using ICT, that is PDF form, with the help of mathematical equations either in PDF form or in Word form. Then next is interviews. Interview assessments or individual meeting are conferences to discuss what students know using Google Meet or Google Classroom. Then entry and exit questions. Next is reflective writing, choral responses, computer survey, presentations. So different strategies I am following to do the teaching learning assessment. Also, technology enabled assessments embeds with the real time data, graphical representation of their students' performance, but also students who can see their progress at a glance, which can help them identify their own learning needs, thus making me and my students to do better performance for better outcomes. Some of the supporting documents, question paper both in PDF form and Word form, question paper in Google form, then questions quiz conducting in the form of Google form, responses record in spreadsheet. Next, some samples. Say for example, some question paper in Word form. Here I prepared class 12th for Chikmagalur students. I prepared unit test question paper in mathematics class 12th. Here the topic is based on matrices. So the questions are like this, and the matrix it is there, and at the same time the functions. So like this, I can prepare the question paper using ICT. Some pictures I downloaded and pasted here. So this question paper is in the form of Word. Now another question paper in the form of Google form for 11th mathematics unit test 1. So that time students were at home. So I conduct the unit test in the form of Google form. So all these are multiple choice questions. So all questions are multiple choice with different marks. 25 questions are there. Students can answer in the Google form itself, and they will send their feedback. And for another class 6th, I prepared the question paper using Google form. Here also all questions are multiple choice. using Google Form. Then for 11th, one PDF question paper. Sorry, it is also be Google Form. Then if the students are at home, their answer sheet they will send to us using the Google Drive, and I check the answer sheet with the Sodo PDF reader and the pen tab and mark awarded, and the check the answer sheet will send to the parents and to the students. So here we can check the answer sheet and mark and collect, and we can send. And for another class, this is the mark of the unit test for one periodic test for class 9th. The Google form, their responses, total points scored out of 40, it is collecting, and we can record the mark, their email ID or their Microsoft Team ID we can create, and they can send the mark, and we will record the mark in the form of Excel sheet. So different strategies we are using with the help of this ICT. Thank you.